Sweater weather is upon us, and we caught up with the fire marshal to see how you can be warm and safe this upcoming season. Tammy Holman and Jamila Gregory have been looking to foster a child, so when they had to bring their home up to code, they called for an inspection from the fire marshal, Dave Cope, who brought in help to install smoke detectors in each bedroom.
Install a battery-powered 10-year life, which is required in the bedrooms these days, with the 10-year sealed battery, lithium-ion. One in each bedroom and one on each level. If your home has a fossil fuel appliance, it is required to have CO detectors on each level, one on each level, and at least a smoke detector in each bedroom. You gotta hold it for a second like that. There should be a test on that.
In addition to smoke detectors as an important way to stay safe, Cope says other household items like candles, space heaters, and chimneys need to be monitored.
Candles should never be burned when the power's lost, when you're not around. Anytime you leave the room, you should put the candle out. If you're going to use them, they've got to be watched, they've got to be around. Now, fireplace, you should always have it checked, because just to make sure, once a year or so they should be checked to make sure that there's no soot burn up in there. Never leave it open. If you have a fireplace, the code requires you have a CO combination detector. If you have to use a space heater, you should use a UL listed approved space heater. You must have a 3-foot clearance completely around the space heater. You don't want them around the curtains, you want them around the furniture, and you only plug the space heater in, or the little heaters in an approved plug, otherwise a regular plug. You don't want to use an extension cord, because most residential extension cords aren't geared up for the wattage that the heater requires.
One more very important thing Fire Marshal Cope says to remember during the holiday season is decorations.
We also talk about Christmas trees, and it's the Christmas season's coming. If you buy a Christmas tree, if you buy a cut Christmas tree, you must keep it watered. We recommend that if you get a live tree, try to get one that you can replant. If you buy a cut tree, just make sure you water it often, you keep it often. Again, use the appropriate indoor lighting for that tree.
Tammy and Jamila say having Dave Cope and his crew inspect their house has brought them some level of comfort in their journey to bring a child into a safe home.
It actually helped us realize that we need a couple more fire alarms. And there's been a lot of, fires and things that we see on the news, so it made us feel safe.
All of Cope's safety information is important, but if there's one point to emphasize.
If you have smoke detectors in your house, again, smoke detectors are only good for 10 years. And you need to replace them, but make sure you have a working smoke detector.
For additional information, questions, or smoke detector installation, contact the Fire Marshal's office at cityoflaurel.org/permits. For Laurel TV, I'm Kayleen Yermal.
And I'll go ahead and test it. And there she goes.